no sé dónde. Con dentro de nosotros no sé. Pero el poder superior es lo que le da orden y le da propósito a la vida. Le da propósito, como dije. Porque, y le pone orden, porque si no fuera así, entonces no hubiera moralidad, no hubiera conciencia, no hubiera muchas de las cosas que nosotros nos gusta pensar que tenemos. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Nos das la vida, la salud, las fuerzas. Nos amas intensamente. Muchas gracias, Padre. Mi fe es tal de que tú eres responsable por todo lo que sucede. Y yo no puedo escoger son esas cosas, cuáles son esas cosas. Si mi fe me dice que tú le pones orden a la vida y que tú haces las cosas por tu camino, así es, y se aplica en todo. Eso en torno, Padre, me da paz porque tú me das confianza. Que nunca me vas a dejar, siempre me vas a amar y siempre vas a estar protegiéndome y cuidando de mí. Gracias, Padre. Cuando los tiempos difíciles pasan es porque tengo que yo aprender una lección. Tengo que sufrir las consecuencias de mis propias acciones. Padre, bendícenos. Mis familiares, mis compañeros de trabajo, mis amistades, a esta oración, a este momento. Bendícenos, Padre, especialmente también a los que más necesiten de tu ayuda, a los enfermos, a los niños, los ancianos, a aquellos perdidos, a aquellos que acaban de perder también un ser querido. Confórtanos, Padre. Y por todos nosotros, que tengamos un bonito día. Gracias, Padre. Amén. Good morning again. If you've just joined us, this is the Sugar City Morning Show, and it's exactly 7:06. Fair and cool conditions persist across the country. It's going to be sunny today and partly cloudy tonight with little or no rainfall. This is deja vu yesterday. Exactly the same thing. The wind's blowing from the north-northwest at 5 to 10 knots. The sea state light chop. The temperatures along the coast, 84 degrees as a max, 71 as a low. Inland, 86 as a max, 63 as a low. And in the hills, 74 degrees as a max and 56 as a low. There are no advisories in place. And just a quick reminder that we are on the 28th of November, which means that we only have 28th, 29th, and 30th. And on the 30th, the hurricane season is finished. So which means that by then, we can breathe much, much easier. I don't think that at this time that any hurricanes would occur, although there have been hurricanes coming out in the month of December. I can recall a couple of them, as a matter of fact. But conditions were different then as they are to what they are now. So to this year, we're getting a little bit of cool weather, and which means that the ocean temperature may be lower now than it was then. Very probable. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for light isolated showers to develop. Light isolated showers to develop. A low tide this morning at 11:46, a high tide at 5:46 this evening, a second low tide tomorrow at 28 minutes after midnight, and a second high tide tomorrow at 13 minutes after 6 in the morning. The sun rose this morning at 5 minutes after 6 and is setting this evening at 16 minutes after 5. The moon will be rising this afternoon at 1:37, and the moon sets tomorrow morning at 1:56. Thank you, Francisca Wellington. Thank you very much. Buenos días, compañeros. Este es el reporte de El Estado del Tiempo para la gente de habla hispana. Buenas noticias. Vamos a continuar con las mismas buenas condiciones para el día de hoy. Y esto es para todo el país. Así que hoy seguirá buen tiempo, seco y bastante fresco. Parcialmente nublado por la noche, no se espera nada de lluvia. Y si hace, cae una cuanta gotita aquí, pero nada de lluvia por decir. Los vientos del norte-noroeste de 5 a 10 nudos, el estado del mar ligeramente agitado, temperaturas por la costa casi perfectas. 84 como una máxima y 71 como una mínima por la costa. En el interior del país, porque saben de que por la costa tienen el efecto del mar que tiende a estabilizar las temperaturas, ¿ok? Pero ya por en el interior del país ya se refiere más a, aunque en realidad no es continental, pero no tenemos el efecto del mar tan fuerte. Así que 86 como una máxima, 63 como una mínima. ¿Ok? Dense cuenta que el interior siempre está más frío que la costa, obviamente. Y por las colinas, aún más fresco, 74 como una máxima y 56 como una mínima. No hay advertencias en lugar, y nada más para recordarles que nada más nos quedan 3 días para terminar lo que es la temporada de huracanes, y pues gracias a Dios que no hemos tenido ningún huracán, y ojalá y así sea siempre. Se espera que mañana miércoles y mañana miércoles por la noche tengamos chubascos ligeros, pero bien ligeritos, light showers, que se desarrollen, pero no se está pronosticando lluvia, por decir, ¿ok? Una marea baja hoy por la mañana a las 11:46, una alta a las 5:46 o por la tarde, luego entonces una segunda marea baja mañana a medianoche más 28 minutos y una segunda marea alta mañana a las 6:13. El sol salió hoy, compañeros, a las 6:05 y el sol se oculta hoy a las 5:16. Llegaremos al punto y eso es aproximadamente el 21-22 de diciembre, 20-21-22. No sé exactamente cuándo, pero vamos a tener solsticio, ¿ok? De invierno. Ahí es cuando empieza el periodo de invierno oficialmente. Aunque nosotros en realidad no tenemos las temporadas como en otros países del norte, donde está más pronunciada las temporadas, pero aún así oficialmente el 20-21 de diciembre es cuando oficialmente empieza el invierno y dura 3 meses, pero también es el tiempo cuando el sol está en una posición cuando se oculta más temprano y sale más tarde. Quiere decir de que las noches son más largas que los días, ¿ok? Oscurece más temprano y amanece más tarde. Perdón. La luna sale a las 1:37 por la tarde y la luna se oculta mañana a la 1:56 por la madrugada. Compañeros, hay que agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores. También darle gracias a Francisca Wellington, de la gente en el Belize Med Service. También a nuestros patrocinadores, el honorable Gaspar Vega, el señor German Vega, también a el señor Eduardo Vega en el Benque. Belize Tourist Board, Government of Belize Information Services, Northern Medical Specialty Plaza y otros compañeros. Si hoy estás cumpliendo años, que la pases bien, que la pases de maravilla. Hoy, siendo 28 de noviembre, compañeros, un día más, entre poco, menos de 30 días para la Navidad. Ya si vas al centro, ya estás viendo y escuchando todos los ofrecimientos y las ofertas y todas las canciones, y si pones la radio te llenan con un sentido de nostalgia por tantas cosas. Eso personalmente yo, pero los niños siempre regocijándoles, ves como los ojos se les pelan, se les va la cosa. Compañeros, hoy tenemos aún más que discutir, importantes asuntos que tenemos que discutir, y por eso vamos a tomar una pausa, compañeros, y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes Son las 7:15, no se vayan, estaremos de vuelta tan pronto estos anuncios.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chatham Mall. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Buster. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Buster. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Buster. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
In 1988, it was communication. In 2000, it was AIDS. Men make a difference. In 2016, it was hands up for #HIV prevention. Join us as we commemorate World AIDS Day 2017 under the theme, The Right to Health. This year, the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Programme, the Ministry of Health, and Digicel invites you to join us as we recognize and honor people and families living with and affected by HIV/AIDS. On Friday, December 1st, join us at the Battlefield Park from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., where there will be the commemoration ceremony, live music, live art displays, games, and much more. There will also be free HIV testing at the designated sites nationwide. World AIDS Day 2017.
Yes, that's the pronunciation of the word. And it very simply is a writ or an order by which a higher court reviews a decision of a lower court. In this case in particular, the certiorari is the revision of the case by the CCJ, okay, where it reviewed the case and went and said, in this case, Belize needs to pay. Although the Supreme Court had had issued an order that it does not have to pay. Although the appeals court had said no, the certiorari means it's a decision or a writ or an order by a higher court in which it reviews the decision of a lower court.
That order represents a lot.
Well, this is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a Tuesday, Emmanuel. We are moving close to the ending of the hurricane season, like I heard you mention this morning, which will be on Thursday, which is the ending of the month. And like I mentioned yesterday, Friday, which is December 1st, is observed as World AIDS Day. What we're here to do on this
Friday?
Yep.
December 1st as World AIDS Day.
Right.
Okay, let me take this down.
You know,
See if I can.
get something going.
Yes.
Yeah. So on this day like this, many Belizeans are happy, many are sad, But I want to say good morning to my daughter Cindy. Today is her birthday, so I want to wish her a happy birthday today. I don't think you know Cindy.
No.
Yeah. So I want to wish her a happy birthday today, and to everyone else out there celebrating their birthday, good morning to you all and all the best. Today is the birthday of Mr. Hubert Allen, better known as Cowboy. You know Cowboy though?
Mm-hmm.
Hubert Allen, better known as Cowboy, the Cowboy birthday today. And everybody else probably celebrate their birthday, all the best today. Some people celebrate an anniversary, some people just wake up this morning and say, let's go to court, we are getting married today.
My uncles are celebrating they will be celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary.
Okay.
60.
Yeah.
And both of them are still going strong.
Yeah. I saw a picture on Pooley's post out there on his screen that he has of your Tia Gingy and Mr. Roman.
They have just celebrated 50 years.
Yeah, 50.
And that was this weekend, yes.
Yeah, so congratulations, Miss Gingy and Mr. Roman. It has been a long road.
Yes, a long road together.
But they're still there. They're
a long road together.
Together,
mm-hmm. I remember when they got married.
You remember that?
Oh, yes. That was 50 years ago. I was a young boy, maybe 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
Right. I remember clearly the day they got married. Okay?
And 50 years after?
50 years.
Still together.
There's not many people that do that,
Yeah. So it gives you a reason to celebrate, right?
It gives you a reason to celebrate. And because what happens, and this is just something that is coming at the spur of the moment, but I notice people getting married, and 6 months afterwards, the girl gone back to Emma because I can't take the boy, and the boy beat her, and the boy can't take the girl because he don't know if he cook, and he's too lazy. These are the stories that you hear.
Yeah, I think maybe true.
And I go like,
yeah. Well, what happened is, I say, their wedding way back used to be more meaningful than today. Because people
there
just
was something that my mother and my grandmother used to say: "Ya te casaste, quédate con tu esposo."
Yeah, that's where you get married.
No vayas a estar ahí metiéndote con este y con el otro y con el otro, porque ya se te va a hacer más difícil encontrar un esposo.
But then you see, when they go, the father usually say for good or bad, for poor, for richer.
They only repeat those words, and I wish father would have make the sign or something.
But then for good or bad, but if the man they beat you every day.
For the good or for the bad, and I will love you forever, and everything is so beautiful and pink and rosy, and all the kisses.
And I grab that pen, you man, no kiss the bride. I grab the pen and start a big bashment.
Kiss the bride a long time. You know what I mean? And I go like, hold up, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you this only now.
Yeah.
It's been happening from way back.
Way back. But Emmanuel, we got the hot issue to discuss, but with the Delv is supposed to call at any time, so I don't really
Yes.
want to jump into that.
Thank
But you
you.
know, Emmanuel, what I'm noticing right now, that Torteria Maya is now on, that is Queen Victoria Avenue, right? Or Belize Corozal Road.
That's Billy's Corozal Road.
Okay. You know that, I say, a little issue is around there when it comes to parking. You know, I see some people just have to park and run in and grab the 30 and come out. But they still get it, right? They still get it. And I believe the location, and they're on a very prime location. But I see them try to fix up the sidewalk on the other side. I'm not sure if it's for parking or it's for their own vehicle. You know?
Oh, you mean on their side?
Yeah, on their side. But on the main, people like park right up front and grab the 30. I tried it yesterday, but it's not too safe. Especially around 6 o'clock in the evening. Pacific, I pick up on E30. Because right there, so then time in the evening, you get it right after the
After the machine.
after the mill or machine, whatever you call it, so you get it fresh.
What you do is just very simply park in front of PMP, walk, and do your 30.
Yeah, yeah. Or you could park by the side by yeah. yeah, yeah. Or you could find, you know, but you could also park beside Shell One Stop as well, Emmanuel. Because
Yes.
it's not safe, right? I tried yesterday, it's not safe because the buses are coming in and coming in and coming in, and it look like a lot of people go around the area to buy the 30, you know? You know?
That's just the way it is, Checky. That's just the way it is. Yeah, we're waiting for Delvi to call us. Delvi, if you're watching, because she every Tuesday, and we must big up Delv.
Yes, boy.
Because, you know, it's not often that somebody is going to make it a point to call every Tuesday and every Thursday and contribute one of her very own poems. She has written all those poems that she shares with us, okay? And now she calls us through WhatsApp, but previously it was on her own, with her own credit.
You're right. And her poem is no ordinary poem, Emmanuel.
Well, that we know,
Yeah,
yes, because she centers all her poems on the issue of finding peace in God. You know what I mean? Finding and looking for Him and finding Him. And finding Him means a whole leap.
Yeah.
It makes a whole lot of difference in people's lives.
Right. And they have
Okay.
great knowledge of the way she presents the poem as well, the way she recites the poem, you know, because they got some people who could write but they can't present, you know, but she could write and she could present, you know. But Emmanuel, apart from that, as you know, when they move into the month of December, so the seasons will get very, very, very busy when it comes to shopping around town, when it comes to buses heading for the borders, when it comes to people coming in from the U.S., people will wait for them barrel and they wait for them box, and they work on the linoleum. People still buy the linoleum, you know. They work on the linoleum, then they work on so many different things, and exams are here, school they close.
Chicky, do you recall as a young boy, you were raised in Crooketry? Partly.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, you used to always also live here in Orange Walk Town.
I attend St. Peter's School too, man.
Okay. Do you remember the big show window at People's Store?
I remember it, yes.
Do you remember that it was the only place where we used to go get toys and watch Santa? And it was, for us, Christmas. That was Christmas.
Yeah.
Looking to see for the toys and all the beautiful decorations at the People's Store. This is way back.
Yeah, and then the way how they got it decorated with the Merry Christmas, they got some kind of thing when they put on it where you feel like that snow.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
on the show windows.
Yeah, on the show windows, and they got all the toys well packed up. You see, like you say it right, where we used to go and get our toys. Well, I just used to go watch. You could get. Cause we can't afford to get anything in days, but it was okay, because when Christmas go, we eat.
Play like him a po.
No man.
Play like him a po.
But you know, say I used to sell reporter, beacon, a mandala, all that thing there. I used to shine shoes, Papa. I used to pick up pint and sell. One day you there reserving a tropical theater, when you see that door open the back and people run in, check it right in there they run into. One day you just sit down and relax and eat your
And Chego
No,
Good for you.
They used to got this man who used to mind the door, Mr. Petch. And the man used
Mauro.
to... No Mauro. The policeman Petch.
I think it's, whatever, yeah, he was an inspector of police.
The
Yes.
man used to whap, used to come, I think we used to call cow something, and watch out when that lace you across your back, look at it, run out back. See,
Oh, so you never one of them bad pictures?
yes, me, I'm one of
All
them.
right.
When you I come to afford because you don't have reserve like you, and you relax and eat up your peanuts and chocolate and all that thing.
Aye.
Some big chocolate milk.
You see how he...
I said, when they used to got shots, they used to got shots, I used to always say, go down, go buy a big chocolate milk. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
David, good morning.
How are you this morning?
Good, actually quite well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm doing fine. I'm doing quite fine, thank you.
We were just talking good things about you. That we were saying that we always look forward every Tuesday and every Thursday to your participation in the Sugar City Morning Show.
Oh, thank you.
I saw you was trying to call us on the WhatsApp, but I never really hear your call. If you wish, you can hang up and call on the WhatsApp, or if you want to do it this way, then go ahead.
I prefer to call on the WhatsApp because I don't even trust my credit right now. I'll call back right now.
Okay,
Yes,
sure,
do that,
sure,
quick.
Sure.
Okay.
Supper. That's true what they say, right? In one shot
But
to come.
what happens is that
All right, we are glad to have you back, Delvey.
Yes, I'm happy to be back. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much. You see, resistance, Emmanuel. You never get you through the WhatsApp, so you call you.
can it go up and higher the volume?
Yeah, let me put it up a little bit. All right.
Tell me, we're listening.
Yes, okay. This morning I have this one entitled Derailed.
Derailed?
Yes, I go in the train, come off track, the train is derailed.
Okay.
Derailed, yes. Okay.
Go ahead.
Derailed. We've heard for years that things will change. If we do this, if we try this, crime rates will be way below range. We pay them, we clothe them, we accommodate them in jail cells, and many of them are already trapped within their own cells. Conferences were called and private meetings with them were arranged, yet so many of them are still causing havoc and society finds it strange. We are not comfortable, we don't live in peace, afraid to leave even a clothespin outside, for someone might steal. At a point, they waited until nightfall for them to execute a plan. Now a murder happens in broad daylight. The enemy fears no man. What happened? Who's to be blamed? What can be done? Speak the light of Jesus over our country. Many who remain silent will understand. For the light is still present, but darkness has taken over the land. Take a leap of faith and pray for the last ones. Let the right cry be heard. Not the cry of revenge or the cry of grudge. Not the cry of revenge or the cry of judge or the cry of hate. Cry out a sound so loud that the very earth will shake. Where has that gone when we used to pray before every meal? Now they're taking Jesus out of the classrooms and Bibles have to be concealed. To keep our nation, we need to turn away from being blind. That the problem is not with what we've been focusing on. Change starts with the renewing of our minds.
Change starts with the renewing of our minds. It takes a lot to renew the minds, however, because how can you change someone who has been used to being vindictive, who has been used to being judgmental all his or her life, who has been used to being a certain way of you do me so, I do you worse. How do you make that change? It's very yes, but that person may never want to be what to change that the way, because he has lived his or her life that way forever. So I think that then again, life presents you with all sorts of challenges. And if you have a conscience, you will realize that there's a message coming at you saying you need to stop that kind of reaction. You need to stop being judgmental. You need to stop being vindictive. You need to stop being that, because, you know, life throws a lot of things at you. You know what I mean? Because in much the same way that you do, others do unto you. You see what I'm telling you? Okay? But hoping that they notice and realize that they need to stop it, because in much the same way that they do, others are doing unto them.
Well, thank you very much, Delphi. Thanks very much, Delphi. And how things going on the start? On the start exams already?
Well, we don't take first term exams at our school. We only take exams in third term.
Oh, okay.
But we're going there. We're going there. Yesterday we celebrated Township Day on the island. San Pedro celebrated 33 years of being officially a town. So we had some educational events at the park yesterday.
David, do you know the population of San Pedro?
I was asked that very question last night, and I am not sure the distinct figure, but I can find out. I will ask and find out. I'm not sure the exact figure.
Entrust you with the job, please, because I gather from the statistics. And I don't, tell you straight up, I don't trust those statistics that the Statistics Bureau of Police puts out. But it tells us that San Pedro has a larger population than Orange Walk Town.
Wow.
And that, yes,
I'm not sure.
Belize City is the largest.
I'm not sure.
Belize City is supposed to be the largest. Santa Elena, Pelopan, San Pedro, and then Orange Walk. And a lot of people don't know that.
I will just try to get it for you, right?
I'm not sure about that.
Just try to get it for us, alright?
Alright, I'll see what I can.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'll see what I can do with that.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, sure. You look like you're not satisfied with that result for that thing there.
Hell no.
Huh?
Hell no.
You're not satisfied.
No. And I think that all these high-paid bureaucrats are just putting out false information about the population. Because it's not that they are at fault. It's the people who go out and get the information that are at fault. They pay high money to all of these surveyors and so forth. And then I know for one thing, and I can categorically tell you that I am not included in that survey because nobody went to my
I don't think that in either.
You see what I mean?
Somebody would have passed. Ay, pero allá no vamos.
Ay, pero, es que hay pero ahí no vamos a entrar ahí.
Tal vez.
Y nos terminan tratándonos como perros.
Yeah.
Porque al final del día no estamos incluidos en las estadísticas.
All right.
Which,
Paul got that issue to discuss on others, but we're on a break. But before going on a break, if you don't believe me, I'll make you read this text when I don't read it.
all right.
He said that true check, you know about hard work. Emmanuel Ban will go spoon in his mouth and go teeth. I will make you read it. Make us take one break, folks. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to wash every bucket. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand the pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better with water than life.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Attention all Digicel prepaid customers. Digicel now has a new way for you to access all the prepaid services that you love. Our new prepaid menu is now your one-stop shop for everything prepaid. Checking your account balances, purchasing your favorite data plan, text bundles, and more just got easier. Accessing this new menu is quick and easy. Just dial *100#. A menu will pop right up on your phone with a list of all the available options. And you can still dial *100 for voice instructions or send a text using our short code options. Listen, all options are super easy. Just choose which one works best for you. Cause being prepaid is just that simple. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat to learn more about your new prepaid menu or visit our website at digicel.bz/menu. Go beyond, only with Digicel.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
El manejo integrado de plagas como parte de un enfoque sustentable en producción utiliza diferentes estrategias de control, favoreciendo el desarrollo y evitando un daño económico. La caña de azúcar es afectada por diversas plagas como los roedores, picudo, gusano barenador y la mosca pinta, siendo esta la más perjudicial. Actualmente en Belice se encuentran 2 especies, Aeñolamia varia y Aeñolamia albofasciata. La mosca pinta posee un ciclo de vida incompleto: huevo, ninfa y adulto. Las hembras pueden depositar entre 200 a 300 huevecillos dependiendo de la especie. Su duración de vida es de 10 a 12 días. Bajo condiciones ambientales favorables, humedad y temperatura, son condiciones ideales para la mosca pinta. La plaga causa daño significativo al follaje de la planta, disminuyendo el rendimiento. Los huevecillos depositados entre octubre y noviembre son diapáusicos y brotarán en el invierno del siguiente año. Los primeros brotes de ninfas inician con las primeras lluvias. Al emerger, la ninfa encuentra plantas hospederas y permanece en la base de los tallos hasta su etapa de adulto. Durante el invierno, eclosionan hasta 3 generaciones, dependiendo del clima. Una mosca pinta adulta se aparea a las pocas horas de haber emergido y a los 2 a 3 días después ya está capacitada para ovipositar. Muestreo de suelo en campo y posterior análisis en laboratorio para detectar cantidad de huevecillos fértiles presente. Resultados indicarán los pasos a seguir. Inmediatamente después de la cosecha, se da manejo a los residuos para facilitar el uso de la rastra fitosanitaria. El pase adecuado y oportuno de la rastra fitosanitaria reduciría la población de huevos porque los expone al sol para que se deshidraten y a los depredadores. Los huevecillos se encuentran hasta en una profundidad de 6 centímetros de la superficie del suelo. El aporque tiene como objetivo enterrar los huevecillos de la mosca pinta para que al tratar de salir de la superficie se mueran por asfixia. Esta labor reduce la población de huevecillos. Recuerde que su cañal debe estar libre de malezas, incluyendo las guardarrayas o bordes que sirven de hospederos para la mosca pinta. Es muy importante empezar el monitoreo desde el comienzo de las primeras lluvias. El monitoreo temprano de ninfas es clave para poder actuar a tiempo y no permitir que las poblaciones se salgan fuera de control. El monitoreo de adultos se realiza con trampas amarillas o verdes para detectar las poblaciones de adultos a tiempo y tomar las decisiones de control necesarias. Los resultados del monitoreo indican la acción a proceder, sea control biológico, etológico o, en última instancia, insecticida. El control biológico con el hongo Metarhizium sp debe ser aplicado en poblaciones después de los resultados del monitoreo. Estimado cañero, para no perder su producción, hay que estar alerta con la plaga. Póngase al día y tome las medidas necesarias. Para mayor información, contáctese con CIRDI.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to this third segment of the Sugar City Morning Show.
Yeah, the third segment. Pa,
Checky, talk to me.
Just when we gone up on the break just now, just pass and we comment, but we need to laugh, right?
Yes.
So not only laugh, so you know how it is. So we're good to go.
Of course you're good to go.
Yeah. Third segment.
There was a meeting scheduled for Friday, a special house meeting scheduled for Friday. And there was a lot of anticipation in regards to this meeting. Can it be that the voting on the bill to pay the $90 million was going to happen this Friday?
Yeah, I wonder how the scheduling go. Who authorized the scheduling and who called the scheduling?
Well, it has to be that the clerk of the National Assembly gets directives from the Prime Minister or from the cabinet.
Okay.
So maybe it was a premature decision, but they have a right to change their mind.
Right.
So, but it turns out that the meeting will not be held this Friday. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, yesterday, whilst we were going, Mr. Campos and I were going, there was some commentary, good commentary, coming from Alfonso on Wave Radio.
Right.
Okay, which pretty much mirrored the sentiment here in this from this show earlier, which said that what about the issue of collective responsibility? Why is it that some members of the United Democratic Party are saying, no, in this case, I will not support the Prime Minister's presentation? Because it's not as if they want to pay the bill. They have been ordered an order has been placed by the CCJ to pay the bill. However, the CCJ can not order Parliament.
Yeah, Parliament has to decide on that. But before you go a little bit further,
so they could say what they want.
Before you go a little bit further, make you not lose the thought. But what's your perception of what the foreign minister says about the CCJ?
The foreign minister has outrightly said that he is now the latest person to be added onto the list. I think it is not.
Over the weekend.
It is 8 or 9 people. What do I do here? I don't know what I do here. Okay.
But he's saying something very important, and he is a attorney.
He's saying very simply that he has no confidence in the Caribbean Court of Justice. None. But let's put this in perspective.
Yeah, right.
That he has been, he has also been involved in a ruling, and I have to watch my words here, involved in a ruling which is not in his favor.
I get you.
You know what I mean? So I can understand and put in perspective his comments. But that does not dismiss the possibility that he really does not have any confidence in the CCJ. I will be honest with you. I don't know how many of my comments could be constituted as contempt of court, and how much of my comments could be constituted as contempt of court, but me not got no confidence in them neither.
Okay, but you have a right.
And I don't say that. I have a right to say that.
They can't force you. Nobody can force you to ride with for them program. And if you not have confidence, you have a right to say that. Right? Nobody can carry up. Nobody can call up no contempt on that. But Emmanuel, let's continue what we were saying. I just wanted to touch that line so that people could hear what the foreign minister said. Remember, he was an attorney general as well.
He was a member of he was a judge of the Supreme Court.
Right. So.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Said he was a judge of the Supreme Court, temporary albeit, but nonetheless.
He was
a judge of the Supreme Court.
Yeah. If it's temporary or what, if he never qualify, he never may under there. Right? And you know the Arlingtons, when it comes to court business and legal business, they look like they're very versed with that. Remember when Senaida had her show here, I believe, some Dr. Arlington came and the man talked.
I don't know if it was. I remember having gone to school with one of the Arlingtons. I don't remember which one. It was not any of those that we know of in politics. But that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I cannot, for the love of God, understand how is it that the lower courts, the lower courts, hell no, the Supreme Court and the appellate court and the Court of Appeals could tell Belize, no, you do not have to pay this, and then judges from someplace else come and tell us, yes, you don't have to pay the $90 million if Parliament approves. But what if Parliament does not approve? That is the big question.
Then some people will say Parliament refuse, then somebody who go to jail.
Then who is going to jail?
Well, they say either the financial secretary or the minister of finance.
Altogether the wrong persons.
Yeah.
Because the right person, the person who should be sent to jail, if anybody is to be sent to jail, would be the person who created who created this problem in the first place.
Yeah, because if that problem wasn't created, then it never may the way there right now. It never may exist, none at all.
No, that's exactly right.
So we never may have discussed
I
this.
cannot understand, and I'm going to be. Did you listen to the interview with Dr. Victor Lizarraga?
I never said that one. That one I never said. He's from the Universal.
Yes, and I'd like to go.
But that one must be juicy.
I'd like to go, and I'd like to pull that up. So you guys, can get the picture.
Before you pull it up, Emmanuel, we have to make the people know who is this Lizarraga, who they talk about, so that they know what this person is said at.
I will explain that, obviously.
All right.
Obviously. But the point is that the main issue of contention, obviously, is that the $90 million we will obviously are being asked to pay, and we have nothing to show for it. That's what hurts, man. Eso es lo que duele. Tener que pagar $90 millones y no consigues absolutamente nada por ello.
Y la cosa es, hermano, es que una gente allá cree que el primer ministro tiene la culpa.
Pero ¿cómo en el amor de Dios este hombre va a tener la culpa? No caigan a sus cuentos del PUP, porque quieren, obviamente, en su propia forma muy sutil, quitarle la culpa de Said Musa y ponérselo. Porque es terco. Porque se atrasó tiempo. Se atrasó para no pagarlo. Pero ¿por qué debo yo de pagar algo que es ilegal y inmoral en el primer lugar? Pues en vez de estar diciendo esas tonteras, ¿por qué no dicen aplausos por el Team Barrow? Porque resistió y no debemos de pagar estos $39 millones que Said Musa garantizó
La cosa
para el Universal Healthcare. ¿Cómo se atreve a decir que es porque Dean Barrow se atrasó y Dean Barrow hizo procrastinar y Dean Barrow, pura tontera? Si Dean Barrow se atrasó es simplemente porque él pensó y creo, no pensó, como el resto de nosotros, de que es ilegal y inmoral. Y aquí hasta las personas que nos llaman y nos dicen que no están de acuerdo con eso.
La cosa es que está pasando, Emmanuel, que los unos que están diciendo eso, ellos ya saben qué va a pasar con el país si vamos a pagar todo ese dinero y no estamos consiguiendo nada, no tenemos nada como tú estás diciendo.
Pues yo estoy viendo formas y estoy esperando. I'm waiting for a prime ministerial conference for him to announce. And I know that I don't know if Jules said it dodged the media, but it could be that it dodged it. It could be that the man Medina Payne. If I'm Medina Payne, I know I have to answer no questions.
Yeah.
Mix you.
Yeah, but the PM, they said that there was a government official on the same flight, and they said the PM is looking for further advice before
from international lawyers.
And I believe that.
And I believe that is absolutely right.
Yeah, because you have to know how this thing going. The Prime Minister, he know that once this court said that you have to pay, you should pay. But I believe he'll look on it further and that when it start and how it start and why we get where we're there. And the Supreme Court, you know, Emmanuel, the Supreme Court here when it's supreme. The Supreme Court said that we're not for pay. And the other court that you mentioned said we're not for pay.
Yeah, appellate court. The appeals court said we're not for pay.
They're not big courts.
Of course they're big courts. They're not just lower courts. They're big courts.
And like the word you mentioned this morning when we look on, the word we learned this morning.
And what was the word? I didn't forget.
Yeah, they're a big word. So that word, then they report that word, they know they carry back. All right, so if the one can't do it, we go higher.
But the point we're going, okay, let's go back to the War of the Thorns. Okay? And just before I go in, just let me quickly finish. BTL is a different story. BTL, we paid a high price for it, I admit, but we have something that each and every Belizean can claim is theirs. BTL es de todo beliceño.
Yeah.
¿Ok? Te guste o no te guste, lo utilices o no utilices, pero este gobierno, UDP, es el que creó la ley para que compró de vuelta. Ya luego que Musa lo había vendido por 2 veces. Maldita gente.
Accommodation agreement too.
No, yo creo que la gente no está durmiendo. Ustedes están bien despiertos. ¿Ok? Y pongan el fanatismo al lado, por favor.
¿Por qué crees que BTL puede vender teléfono para $20?
Thank you.
Puede dar todos esos internet thing, ya tenemos WhatsApp.
Y emplear tanta gente.
That's why you see what you need, Belize Telemedia Limited.
No, y ahora, pero recuerdas que el PUP lo vendió una vez, lo vendió otra vez, y es nuestro gobierno que lo decidió comprar de vuelta una vez por todas para el pueblo de Belice.
Y ya está pagado.
Y ya está pagado. Nos costó, es cierto, como dice, nos costó un huevo y medio. Pero eso no importa. Porque esa compañía va a hacer más y más y más dinero, chicos.
Pero pero con esta clínica
aquí ahora es diferente.
No tenemos
porque
nada.
Said Musa va y firma que Universal Healthcare System y que que 39 millones de dólares, ok, está muy bien. La gente de Belice la va a pagar. ¿Qué derecho tiene él de poner el dinero de la gente de Belice para pagar cuentas de doctores? Que ahorita se están riendo, que ahorita se sientan en sus caserones, ¿ok? Y dicen, ja, 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 ja.
Ve Manuel hablando.
Yo voy a tomar su capuchino, ¿ok?
Después voy a...
¡Qué descaro! ¡Qué descaro!
Me voy a dejar story, pa.
Me tiene todo enojado esta cosa.
Drink some water, man. Drink some water. Yes. Drink some water. Yeah. I think you have to put down your cha-cha-cha soon. The chanclas.
¿Cómo me
Vas a tener que poner tus
jode?
chanclas.
¿Cómo me jode? Pues eso es como todo empezó en el 2006. Musa viene y firma una garantía al...
No era el 2004.
2004, perdón. Y resulta de que cuando los benditos doctores estos decidieron de que ellos no van a pagar la cuenta, que no pueden pagar la cuenta, ok, el banco llama al gobierno, a Said Musa y dice, tú garantizaste, tú firmaste para esta cuenta de 39 millones de estos doctores.
No está entrando pagos.
No está entrando pagos y deben. ¿Y cuánto deben? Deben 39 millones, 29, no sé cuánto, 29 millones de dólares. Y resulta de que Said Musa dice, ok, lo vamos a pagar. ¿Con qué dinero lo va a pagar? Vino un dinero de Venezuela de 10 millones de dólares puesto para aliviar, para programas para la gente, ¿ok? Programas para la gente, para el bienestar de la gente.
10
y
millones
americanos, 20 millones beliceños. Y Said Musa ganó este dinero y pagó la cuenta de los doctores. Lo pagó. Y luego tomó otros 10 millones de dólares de préstamo o de grant, no sé qué era, de Taiwán, China. ¿Ok? Y pagó la cuenta de Universal Health.
Pero ese dinero que consiguieron Belice.
Ajá, espera.
¿Para qué era ese dinero?
Era para proyectos para la gente de Belice, para aliviar pobreza, para crear casas para la gente, para mejorar el nivel de vida. ¿Qué autoridad tiene este hombre para tomar dinero que está puesto para la gente y dárselo y pagar cuenta de doctores privados, de un negocio privado? No tuvo ningún derecho, no fue al gobierno, no fue al parlamento, lo hizo detrás de, así, escondidas.
Directo al banco. Pero ¿cómo siempre tenemos la cuenta?
Ajá, pues entonces resulta que cuando entró Dinbaro, peleó y consiguió que regresen ese dinero. Belize Bank les regrese el dinero.
Era ilegal.
Que era ilegal porque no había pasado, no es correcto, en el primer lugar, que usas dinero que está puesto para ¿qué estas compañías, qué estos países van a decir? ¿Ah? El 10 millones de dólares que le di a Belice lo usaron para pagar cuentas de doctores privados.
Algo privado.
Pero qué locura. Viene Venezuela y dice, bueno, ¿y qué pasó con mi dinero que les mandé los 20 millones? Es que lo usamos para pagar las cuentas de los doctores. ¿Qué doctores?
Los doctores privados.
Los doctores que tienen una clínica privada. Y el 10 millones que te mandó la China, es que lo usé para pagar la cuenta de los doctores que pobrecitos no pudieron pagar su cuenta. ¡Qué descaro! ¿Tú me entiendes?
Simón.
Yo quiero que la gente lo entienda claramente.
Pero
bien.
¿qué está diciendo el PUP?
Ahora, la pregunta es que, quiero ponerlo todo en perspectiva antes de entrar en esto. No sabemos qué sucedió si es que Belize Bank vendió de nuevo, porque tomó Universal, ¿ok? Y vendió, no sabemos si vendió Universal a Belize Healthcare Partners y cuánto dinero consiguió. No sabemos. Porque entonces Ashcroft dice que le deben esos 29 millones de dólares. Y se subió a 39 por
intereses,
cargos y otros cargos. Y se fue a la corte en Inglaterra. El Arbitration Court. Y el Arbitration Court dijo, ajá, te deben de pagar. Pero esa corte en Inglaterra no tiene que ver nada con la corte de Belice. Así que el gobierno de la corte local le dijo a Belice, tú no tienes que pagar eso. Ashcroft, siendo dueño de Belize Bank, fue siendo dueño de Belize Bank, y este es el punto, fue entonces a la corte americana y pidió que se puede hacer se puede escuchar el caso ahí, y el caso dice que sí, que el gobierno de Belice debe de pagar los 39 millones de dólares. Pero de nuevo la Corte Suprema dijo, tú no tienes que pagarlo porque esos son ellos. Esa corte no tiene ninguna relevancia al país de Belice y ellos pueden decir lo que ellos quieran. Esta corte aquí te dice que no lo tienes que pagar. Entonces Ashcroft se fue a la corte del Caribe.
¿Cómo piensa de este texto que está llegando ahorita? ¿Cómo está
pensando? Solo está hablando estupidez en fiesta, que si Mr. Dinbaro va a ir a la cárcel, ellos eso quisieran, pero first God, eso no va a pasar. Claro que no va a pasar. Y yo creo que si alguien debe de meter a la cárcel, debe ser a esos políticos corruptos desde Said Musa y todos esos que hicieron estos chanchullos.
Pero ¿cómo ellos van hablando que Dinbaro?
Pero son tontos los que lo creen. Son tontos los que lo escuchan esas... No puedo decir la palabra.
Sea PUP, UDP o nada de partido. Yo no creo que nadie quiere ver que el primer ministro va a la cárcel.
Pero no solo es eso, el primer ministro está peleando para ti, para mí. Quiero que entiendan esto. Esto no es de UDP, PUP. Él decidió como primer ministro no pagar los 39 millones de dólares porque era ilegal pagarlo. Aparte de ser inmoral pagarlo. Ahora, ¿cómo es que Mike puede estar hablando tonteras? No puedo decir la palabra, no puedo.
Y él es un representante.
Hablando, y hay gente que lo cree, el descaro. ¿Ok? Yo creo que lo hablamos aquí claramente en palabras simples para que ustedes lo puedan entender. ¿Cómo es de que este bendito hombre va a decir de que ojalá que encierren al primer ministro y que no lo pague? ¿Ok? Que deben encerrar esa Said Musa por meternos en este lío en el primer lugar. ¿Qué crees tú?
Someone says text, good morning, check in, Manuel. This is a text, quote unquote. Check it out. The one that is supposed to be in prison is Musa and the rest of the
Claro que sí. Claro que sí.
This is what somebody is saying out there. Papa, we need to take one break.
We need to take a break.
We need to go to that story, but we need to take one break. I want to come back. We will continue.
We're going to the War of Thorns. We're going to go visit. Vamos a hablar con uno de los doctores dueños de Universal Healthcare a ver qué él dice. Doctor Víctor Lizarraga. Vamos a ver.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. The bigger, better network. Digicel.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The Philip Colton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Colton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Durante los últimos 10 años,
El gobierno de Belice ha estado luchando en contra de una decisión de arbitraje que la alianza Ashcroft ha estado tratando de hacer efectiva contra el pueblo de Belice. En el año 2004, la administración de Musa garantizó un préstamo de $29 millones a la compañía privada Universal Health Services. Esto llevó al pueblo de Belice a manifestarse contra el régimen corrupto. En el año 2007, el hospital privado UHS incumplió con el pago de deuda, dejando la deuda a los contribuyentes. Musa desvió $20 millones americanos a Ashcroft y el Banco Belice, dinero donado por Venezuela y Taiwán para la gente pobre de Belice. El muy honorable Dean Barrow reclamó ese dinero y este fue distribuido a los necesitados de Belice como ayudas para viviendas. La Corte Suprema de Belice y la Corte de Apelación declaró que el préstamo no era válido. Ashcroft siguió peleando esto en la Corte Caribeña de Justicia para oprimir más al pueblo de Belice. Los bienes del hospital privado UHS fueron vendidos a la compañía Belize Healthcare Partners Limited por $39 millones por la alianza Ashcroft. Y aún así, siguen tratando de cobrar de nuevo a los contribuyentes beliceños. El Partido Unido del Pueblo PUP donó una instalación médica de $39 millones a un individuo privado y el pueblo de Belice no tiene nada que mostrar por esto.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chetumal. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT Scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery. Certified pharmacist. Operating facilities. Our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization. High technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Papa, the time they fly so fast this morning, time they go and people they send texts. I say, why the people they talk about make the PM go to jail?
PM not going to no jail, but I think that you know something, the majority of people that we talk to are telling us that they are in agreement that we should not pay the bill. They are saying that if anybody should go to jail, the Musa should go to jail.
But what did they say to them? They said that the funds where the PUP may pay. They said the bill may don't pay and Dean Barrow I'll take back the money. They said the bill may pay already. With the one what you mentioned came from Venezuela and some other places.
Because it was pulled back because it was an illegal thing.
That money never come for that.
That money never come for paying no doctor bill.
You think right now, Emmanuel, that Taiwan and a place where they donate, give any so much donation to Belize right now? If that money may stay like that?
Don't you think that then they would have known if that money was diverted?
They must have known.
What the hell right does Saibusa have to divert the funds from one purpose to another?
Well, that's not one of their argument.
And do you agree with that?
That's not one of their argument, Emmanuel, that the bill was paid already. And because Dean Barrow is stubbornness and whatever word, and they say that's
a stupid attitude. Yeah. Sorry for the word.
That's not one of the claims.
But that is silly.
Because remember, this thing was.
That is just fanatism blinding you.
Remember, this thing happened in 2004. An election was in 2008. So that government at that time had 4 years to pay that before they come out. So they said that the thing we don't pay, but Dean Barrow, because of this and that, they take back the money. That's why we're in this situation right now.
He had all the right to pull back the money because Zaid Musa had no right to use money that was given to us from two countries for pay one private debt. One private debt, 29 million. Los doctores estarán riéndose ahorita y burlándose.
Así que la
gente sentaditos ellos en sus casas.
Hay que explicar la
riéndose
gente.
Porque le pasaron la deuda al gobierno.
Emmanuel, quiero que te explique a la gente bien cómo fue esa cosa que ellos están diciendo que ya estaba pagado la cuenta y Dean Barrow hizo algo así que siempre tenemos la cuenta. Tienes que explicar a la gente cómo llegó ese dinero y para qué era.
Pues ya lo expliqué, pero por las dudas la gente no entiende. Con gusto lo hago, compañero. Con gusto lo hago. Porque yo creo que es importante que la gente entienda muy bien qué es esta cosa. Y no le crean nada a esa otra gente.
Porque ese es que yo estaba diciendo que ya estaba pagado.
Pues estaba pagado. Ya estaba pagado. Mira. Cuando el Said Musa afirmó que el país de Belice, algo que nunca debió haber hecho, para garantizando la deuda de estos doctores muy allegados al PUP. Son PUPs, me imagino que hasta no sé si los Musas tienen, no sé, quizás pudieran tener, ese tipo de familia pudiera tener intereses en esos hospitales, no sé si lo tienen, pero ¿qué pasó? Cuando no pudieron pagar o no quisieron pagar, Belize Bank dijo, ya luego de haber firmado como garantizando los 29 millones de dólares, Belize Bank dijo, gobierno, señor Said Musa, tú firmaste este papel, ahí está, ¿ve?
Y la gente no está pagando.
Estás garantizando esta deuda, este préstamo, y esta gente no está pagando nada. Said Musa dijo, ok, está bien, nosotros vamos a pagar el gobierno usando dinero del pueblo, va a pagar la deuda de los doctores que no pagan su deuda. Escúchenlo bien. Entonces, llega un 10 millones de dólares del gobierno de la República de Venezuela.
Americano.
10 millones americanos. Y dice, Said le abrió los ojos de Said Musa y dice, ajá, con esto voy a pagarlo.
Pero ese dinero...
Gracias.
No vino
dinero
para eso.
Que no vino para pagar ninguna deuda, vino para otras cosas, vino para proyectos para la gente. Me imagino que fue para crear casas, crear empleos, fue un proyecto para mejorar el nivel de vida. ¿Qué derecho tiene Said Musa de tomar estos 20 millones de dólares y pagar la deuda de los famosos doctores? Pero lo hizo, compañeros. Entonces, la República China dice, también entró 10 millones y no era para pagar deuda de doctores, era para la gente de Belice. Y Said Musa, sin pedirle permiso al Parlamento, sin pedirle permiso a los representantes, a la Casa de Representantes, y pedirle permiso a la gente, agarró y dice, así es, por escondidas, paga eso. Así que se zafó y pagó los 29 millones de dólares deuda de los doctores riéndose, tomándose su whisky. Y la gente defraudados por 30 millones de dólares que debió de ser para ellos, para nosotros, y termina en las manos de los doctores estos famosos.
Y siempre no hay servicio
que no pagaron su cuenta al banco. ¿Tú ves esto correcto?
Y siempre nosotros no podemos ir en ese hospital si no tenemos dinero para pagar.
Exactamente. A veces ustedes los pobres pueden ir a Universal. Cobran caro. Bueno, cuando entró el gobierno, UDP, se dieron cuenta de todo lo que había sucedido y consiguieron una orden para que Belize Bank le regrese los 30 millones al gobierno. Porque era ilegal y inmoral lo que había hecho Said Musa de pagarlo. ¿Ok? Así que Belize Bank forzadamente, con el dolor en su corazón de Ashcroft, regresó el dinero. ¿Ok? Eso embruteció a Ashcroft. Y decidió ir a la corte. Que él quiere su dinero y él quiere su dinero. Pues que Musa se lo pague. Si Musa le firmó el contrato. Ahora, los POPs están diciendo, como tú correctamente me estás pidiendo decir, que en las 39 millones resultaron siendo 90 porque se le agregó 50 millones de interés que el Belize Bank está cobrando. Compañeros, una deuda de 39, 29 era primero, luego fue a 39 y luego ahora 50 millones de dólares en interés. Este bendito banco está cobrando 17% de interés, no al gobierno, a la gente de Belice, a ti, a mí, a todos, a Morris, a Rahim, a Chequi, a todos, porque finalmente todos lo vamos a tener que pagar.
Y siempre está diciendo que Dean Barrow debería ir a la cárcel.
¿Para qué Dean Barrow debería ir a la cárcel? Esos hablaban de tontos. Yo creo que ustedes me están entendiendo perfectamente bien. Creo que ustedes me están entendiendo perfectamente bien. Y lo estoy explicando lo más simple posible. ¿Tú crees que Dean Barrow debe de ir a la corte por pelear por tu interés? Porque defendió la gente, el pueblo y gente de Belice. Porque defendió el dinero beliceño. ¿Por eso lo van a encarcelar? No, eso es hablar de locos, eso no es hablar de gente sana. Porque dicen que porque Dean Barrow se atrasó en pagarlo. Pues si no lo pagó en el primer lugar, no lo debió de pagar en el primer lugar. Porque es inmoral y ilegal. Las cortes, la corte de Belice, la corte suprema, la corte de apelaciones, las cortes aquí en Belice le habían dicho al primer ministro, no lo pagues, porque es ilegal lo que este hombre hizo. No lo pagues, porque es inmoral. Así que, animado por este apoyo que la corte le había dado, el primer ministro rehusó a pagarlo. Ahora bien, estos benditos jueces en el Caribbean Court of Justice, a quien no les tengo nada de confianza, y tengo todo el derecho de decirlo, dicen, ¿y sabrá Dios qué habrá sucedido? Lo dije, ¿sabrá Dios qué habrá sucedido? Resulta que Michael Ashcroft ya los convenció a que del gobierno de Belice les debe de pagar sus 90 millones. Tú ponte a pensar.
Yep. Ahora, ese punto
Tú ponte a pensar.
Ese punto es bien claro ahora. Right? ¿Dónde estamos? Si vamos a
ahora, ¿dónde estamos? Es que el Belize Bank ya tomó de vuelta el Universal y lo vendió a Belize Healthcare Partners. ¿Será que Belize Bank ya va a conseguir doble pago? Ellos han sacado un press release diciendo, no hay doble pago, pero Universal, Belize Bank ya se despojó de esa deuda. Ya vendió Universal a Belize Healthcare Partners. ¿Cómo es que va a seguir aún cobrando los 29 millones de dólares? Esa parte no queda claro. Absolutamente. Pero yo no me puedo meter en sus libros de Belize Bank a averiguar esto. Así que tiene que haber alguien que está en posición de indagar y averiguar qué pasó ahí. Porque posiblemente hay gato escondido, hay liebre escondido. ¿Cómo se dice la cosa? Gato escondido.
Yep.
Gato encerrado.
Yep, so.
Tiene que ser. ¿Cómo es que el gobierno de Belice debe de pagar 90 millones y no tiene nada para mostrar? Ni un alfiler, ni un alcanfor, ni un nada.
¿Tú sabes si el hospital siempre está de operación o está cerrado?
Está de operaciones porque Belize Bank supuestamente lo vendió a Belize Healthcare Partners. Y funciona. Pero menos mal hubiéramos conseguido un hospital. Siquiera algo, ¿no? Pero nada. Así que yo les estoy pidiendo a ustedes. Yo no sé cómo es de que el partido UDP no ha estado reaccionando de la forma que debió de estar reaccionando. Yo no sé si quizás estaban esperando que llegue el primer ministro, que les diga qué hacer. Yo no lo sé. Pero yo creo que por conciencia, algunos de nosotros ya debemos estar manifestando en las calles. Porque si fuera PUP, ya lo hubiera hecho ya ratos. Ya estuvieran los maestros ahí fuera, ya estuviera el BNTU, todo allá afuera, manifestando, ya estuviera todos la cola y todo, ya estuvieran manifestando. Bueno, ¿por qué somos tan conformistas? Y el hocico, digo yo. Porque tienen de boca una bocota grande. ¿Por qué somos tan conformistas? ¿Ah? Porque debemos estar manifestando allá afuera, organizándonos de una forma para crear conciencia de este problema, crear conciencia de que estamos lidiando con un hombre que no ama Belice, como dice, yo amo Belice, porque si nos amara, no estuviera llevándonos a la corte cada rato. Y esta última vez por $90 millones. Ese es mi punto de vista. Humildemente es mi punto de vista. No sé qué sea la tuya, pero no permitas que el fanatismo te ciegue. No lo permitas.
Well done, Jabba.
Gracias.
I'm hoping and I'm sure that the vast majority of Spanish listeners understand exactly where we are coming from this morning. That's good to know, Emmanuel. Now about the story of with Mr. Lizarraga. Yep.
Okay. Well, we know that the Musa administration had given a secret agreement to the owners of the Universal Health Services. And those investors were PUP friends. In other words, they were very close. Very bosom buddies, you would say, with the PUP. And government told them to proceed investment. They wanted to do a big, major investment because NHI, money would be coming through. Well, tell you what, I don't even know if right now any NHI services are being offered to through that hospital. I doubt it. Well, it says NHI never rolled the way it should have been. Exactly my point. But the investment was a pipe dream, but the risk was with the taxpayers. And so Jules went to visit, who we gonna visit? Dr. Victor Lizarraga. And it's an interview that plays out in a classic, stormy way. And I will have to give you a verbatim, because obviously we will not have the benefit of the video, but it's a compressed version. What you saw last night was a compressed version of the interview. But I'll have to give you, Dr. Victor says, and I'm going to go through the lengthy process of sharing this with you. Listen to me, he says. Universal is here because of the policies of the PUP government, of this government as it regards to health reform. National health insurance, that is why it is here. It was facilitated by the policies of the government, so it is only natural that this amalgamation process should happen and should be beneficial to the whole country, but in particular to the poor people. Ha, 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 ha.
Los pobres
no pueden llegar a Universal y a este lugar. And Jules Vasquez asked him, but a property, so because the poor will have to pay. And Dr. Victor Lizarraga says, how will the poor have to pay? You dodo. Jules Vasquez answers, Because the government, without the public's approval, without any public disclosure, guaranteed the debt that you and your investors privately took out. And now that the guarantee stands and you are all unable to service your debts, the taxpayers must stand, and those are the poor people. Pues pelado se lo dijo al Victor Lizarraga. Okay? And the Lizarraga says, no, that is not resolved. That is still owed to the government, and we will still be paid to the government. Hello? Then Jules says, you know you owe DFC $12 million?
What?
And Dr. Vic says, that is also going to be paid. You see how these people benefit from the PUP? ¿Ves cómo benefician? Aparte de Belize Bank, le deben a DFC le debían $12 million al banco, according to
that report.
This report. And he says, I owe the Belize Bank $32 million. And he says, that is also going to be paid. Who is going to pay it? Dr. Vic says, who is going to be paying? The details of that you need to ask the government.
What?
Why would you need to ask the government? It's your bill, Miss Dr. Victor.
It's your business.
It's your business. Why will the government have to pay? The people have to pay your bill, whilst you the big flap.
Then they operate.
Huh? Joel says, well, if I need to ask the government, that tells me the government will have to pay. And the government will have to pay, and Dr. Vic says, listen to me, I can only talk for Universal, and Universal will continue to have an obligation to the government to pay that amount of money. And Joel says, but it's not paying it. He has not been current with the DFC debt. First of all, he has not been servicing the Belize Bank principal debt of $17 million, which has now expanded another $15 million. And Dr. Victor says, I don't think I can agree with you with those figures. And Jules says, well, how wrong are they? You give me your one if you said that they figure wrong. And then Dr. says, says, that is our private business. Why we should divulge it? Your brother, well, and should have told we they pay for it.
But here what you say, private business.
It's a privite business, but then we're asking the public to pay it.
You're right. The private, but you want we pay.
Mm-hmm. It says, but Jules caught on and just says, but your private business is not becoming a public responsibility. Right. Thank you, Jules. Thank you very much. Well, when it becomes that, then you deal with it. This man, yeah? This man. I mean, I don't know if you saw that interview yesterday, but then Jules continues. It says, it is in the DFC hearings, $17 million that the government guaranteed. And it says, but when it becomes that, then that is a hearing, that is not. And then Jules says, but that's in the public domain, sir. That is now a public responsibility. Your company is a milestone around the public's neck. No, that is what it is. And then there's a discussion about what the public, that he meant by that. And it says, the government made a guarantee. Did they not? Jules said. The government gave a loan. Two realities. The government said that if this gentleman can't pay because the government believes in improving health care, we, the government, will pay. You cannot pay. You cannot keep current loan. The people who fund the government will have to pay. We, the people, Dr. Vic says, as if that absolves him from paying his personal debt.
We, the people.
All of a sudden, we, the people, as if that absolves him from paying his personal debt. I don't want to read that anymore. It annoys me to think that so many people got the benefit out of public funds. Okay, blatant corruption, I cannot understand how Said Musa can walk the streets right now and feel that he's vindicated as he says he is. Okay? Vindicated by nose. How dare you feel vindicated?
But can we, the people...
Let's mount a demonstration, man. Let's mount one. Let's see if the teachers are going to come along with us on this. It's $90 million.
But can we, the people, go to Universal and get health care as we, the people?
Universal Healthcare doesn't exist anymore. It's Belize Healthcare Partners.
Okay.
It has been sold by the Belize Bank to Belize Healthcare Partners.
But they have the same institution.
Okay. I don't know if it's the same doctors. Hello? Maybe just a legal move, then change the name and blah, 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 and then change it to Belize Healthcare Partners. We throw these things out, guys. You know what I mean? It can be. But the government, no, not the government, the people of Belize are being stuck with a debt of $90 million. Me, you, everybody here. And I cannot understand why anybody will be glad about this thing or claim that, oh, we should pay it because Mr. Ashcroft, we owe the man the money. And only because the environment take long for pay that we have to pay this thing already, because that we don't pay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the man why money?
Well, like they say, well, my granny rocking chair.
That a tough situation.
This upsets me.
It good what they say and remind the people that we need to come out. We need to come out together as one people and show frustration and send a message. I don't know how.
We should not be taking this lightly, ladies and gentlemen. No debemos estar sentado tomando esto porque ¿sabes qué? Yo te puedo hablar la neta. Si lo tenemos que pagar, ¿sabes qué van a hacer? Van a tener que subir impuestos. ¿Tú quieres que suban impuestos? Pues si es que esto sucede, van a tener que subir impuestos.
You think the gas
price? Todo por Musa.
You think the gas price they high right now?
Van a tener que subir precio de gasolina, de diésel, de todo. Si es que se tiene que pagar esto, porque se tiene que pagar el dinero del gobierno, el fondo consolidado. Si es que los miembros de la Casa de Representantes así votan. Pero si tú vas y le dices a tu representante cómo tú piensas que él debe de votar, él tiene la responsabilidad de escucharte.
Yeah, right now is the time that, like usually when election they come and got a lead town meeting and a lead meeting in a different area, they should have one now and gather them.
Call the man. Tell her I want to talk to you.
Yeah, we got one.
Or I'm going to knock their house. I'm not going to beg you for no harm. I'm not going to beg you for nothing. I just want to tell you that I am concerned about this bill, and I want you to know that tara. I'm not going to say what you're going to say.
And if you decide for vote yes, tell me why you decide for vote for it. And make us see if we understand. But right now,
have meetings with your representatives. Have meetings with your constituents. Have meetings with the constituents, and not only with the red, get the blue as well. We're going to trash this thing out together as a country.
And don't go there with one mind.
As a country, as Belizeans, we need to stand up. Once and for all, we need to stand up for decency.
Yeah. Okay, Manuel, so that story is there, and we had a call from the officer in charge of Orange Walk, and we understand that they'll be having a town meeting, a consultation.
Yes, but not in this regard.
No, different.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All right. There will be a meeting on December 7th, and this is in regards to explaining the new Marijuana Act.
Right.
because there's a lot of people who think that that they can take certain liberties, and they may be in error. There are certain people who, like us, who don't know enough to be able to expound on it. So we're glad that there is going to be a Mr. Bart Jones, who is a senior superintendent, am I right?
Right.
Who is going to be here explaining this to me. One of the, a lot of people have questions. So this is the time when you can go to the La Immaculada Auditorium, La Immaculada Auditorium,
school,
downtown, La Immaculada School, the auditorium downtown, right, by the school, where there's going to be a public meeting, December 7th. Did we get the time?
That will be next week, Thursday.
Did we get the time?
We don't really got a time yet, but the officer in charge of Orange Walk promised to present himself on the show this Friday to explain.
But we can't wait until Friday, forget it. So maybe we can.
Yeah, but
give
Friday
a
right there,
Friday
right there, just the first. This Friday is the first.
Oh, okay.
And the consultation is next week, Thursday.
Okay. All right. Good.
So he's
going. So we'll be able to, if Mr. Che is listening to us, kindly send in a text and give us the time for the meeting. But I would imagine that it's going to be sometime in the evening.
Right, right.
Because during the day it doesn't make any sense. During the evening, and but we will confirm that with you, because Mr. Che is supposed to be coming on our show on Friday.
Right.
To talk about this, and we'll be able to give out details, more details. But if we get that information sooner, well, the better for all of us.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll try to see if I can reach him today.
Yes.
And try to see if we can get that information. But I believe it's something good that they are doing in
Absolutely.
A lot of people confused about this thing, or some of them they play confused. Some of them know what the law says and what the law is, but some of them play confused. Legal. Thanks, Mr. Barrow. We're legal, but it's not. They're not legal, and that decriminalization of up to 10 grams. They now want to charge you if you're within the law, within 10 grams. And they have a lot to do with it. It's not any place you could have it, but when Mr. Chick comes here, he will explain a little bit and make you know why you need to go to this consultation and ask the question to Mr. Bart Jones. Because he's the one that is heading this operation.
He is a lawyer, and he is also a police officer.
Yeah.
So he will be coming to explain this. Thank you very much, sir. I think that we need more of that.
Yeah, we need more of that for sure. And we don't really want to make the people come out, because afterwards, people like that question, but nobody here on SO. But I never know that time I think this and I may think that. Well, get that thinking or that doubt out of your mind and come out and listen to yourself. And go, please ask the question where you want the answer to. When you come out and say, I'm asking this, but I'm afraid they may tell me this. Ask the question. Not everything you want here when you ask one question. But maybe the thing
y no tengas pena que no sabes hablar español bien, o porque es policía que tiene que miedo que te regañen. ¿Qué vas a tener miedo? ¿Sabes qué? Yo quiero saber, si tengo mota en mi casa, ¿cuándo puedo tener? Pregúntalo, de plano.
O si estoy hablando con mi hijo y siempre
Ten
está llevando
confianza en ti mismo. Eso es importante.
O estoy hablando con mi hijo y siempre está llevando mota en la casa. Si quiere esos answers, pues anda a preguntarlo.
Exactamente.
¿Entiendes? And then, so you know what, when you come out from there, man.
Que le debí de haber dicho eso. Que le debí de haber, ¿sabes que le debí de haber preguntado esto? Pues, chica, ya fallaste tu oportunidad de hacerlo.
Ese ya no va a regresar.
Es seguro.
And then sometimes you might ask one question, but the answer where you don't want to hear, you don't hear it, but you know what? It's for your own good. Because you never hear what you want to hear, but you know what's the legal part of it. You get me?
You think people don't hear what they don't want to hear.
Yeah, people they don't want to reply but what they wouldn't want to hear. They want to say, yes, I want to hear if that this is correct. But no, when you should ask your question we want to ask or come out and listen. It's very important.
Not only listen, but understand.
And
if you don't understand, raise your hand and tell him, yo no entiendo ni madre que estás diciendo. Explícamelo otra vez.
Yeah, correct. Don't make it just flow through and they never understand it and they don't come out and ask, because not ask somebody woman that they may understand. You ask the person when they facilitate, when they present.
Exactamente. Ten confianza en ti mismo.
Right, and
compañeros,
like Emmanuel said, Mr. Che has promised to be here with us on Friday morning to discuss more about the consultation. I'm not sure if he will have all the answers that you would like for him to answer, but then it's not about the answering of your concerns.
No, he will be here only to talk to announce the meeting.
And explain what it's going to be about.
Right, what it's going to be about. But if you want to know all the detailed answers, then you have to go to the La Immaculada Auditorium, December 7th, which December 7th is going
next
to be...
week, Thursday.
Next week. Thursday?
Right.
You got that thing figured out, no?
Yeah, I usually work on my calendar like 2 months. So I figure out what the date and that.
Okay.
Is correct?
I don't know.
You don't find December yet?
December 7th is right, the Thursday, right? So La Immaculada Auditorium.
Always need a confirmation on time.
Good.
Yeah, if we don't get that by Friday, then Mr. Chi will be announcing that. You know, but Emmanuel, it has been a pleasure this morning. You know, we started early in the morning. We bust out with the weather or prayer this morning. Delvic called in this morning. You know, people sending and text their concerns, and I'm so glad that you explain everything in Spanish nitty-gritty, word for word, so people understand.
Sin usar palabrotas grandotas, podemos llevarle el entendido, el mensaje a toda la gente y en la forma que ellos lo entienden, ¿ok? Yo hago un esfuerzo en tratar de comunicar con ustedes, ¿ok? De hablar su lenguaje de ustedes.
Y también, tú sabes que va a haber noticias hoy otra vez, pero si una de las noticias está diciendo que el primer ministro está corriendo y no quiere hablar con los medios, puedes...
Los medios de comunicación.
Yeah, you could explain to them why the PM hasn't given report as yet, Emmanuel. En español se puede poquitito. Así que, sabe, because if man say try to get some advice from other international partners before he decide what he do.
Claro que sí.
Right? Because I want to say, oh, the man they running, I want to talk.
Sí. Es que hay muchas preguntas que todavía no se logran contestar. La pregunta es, ¿y qué tal si la Casa de Representantes dice no? No vamos a aprobar el gasto de $90 millones. Entonces, pues la pregunta es, ¿qué sucede? ¿Será que simplemente ahí termina la cosa? ¿O será que entonces Ashcroft tiene que esperar? ¿Será que quizás Ashcroft tiene que esperar para un cambio de gobierno para que entonces se presente esta medida de nuevo? Porque, compañeros, porque lo importante aquí es de que la Corte, ninguna Corte, tiene el derecho de no tiene, ¿qué es la palabra correcta que estoy buscando, por el amor de Dios? No puede mandar sobre la Casa de Representantes. Ningún juez puede mandar al gobierno. Por eso el gobierno está dividido, la administración gubernamental está dividido en 3 secciones. Hay la legislativa, que es la Casa de Representantes y la Casa del Senado. hay el ejecutivo, que es el gabinete, que es que corre el país, el primer ministro y sus ministros, no necesariamente la Casa de Representantes, ¿ok? Y luego entonces hay el legislativo, que son los jueces. Está hecho en tal forma de que cada uno es independiente hasta cierto punto del otro. Y uno no puede mandar y ordenar al otro. El juez no puede ordenar al primer ministro a hacer nada cuando se trate de gobierno. ¿Ok? El juez no puede decir, págale $100 millones a Ashcroft. No. Tiene que respetar, en este caso, tiene que respetar la decisión de la Casa de Representantes. Ahora, el punto es, si es que la Casa de Representantes dice, no lo vamos a pagar, entonces, ¿qué sucede? La Corte dice que lo debemos de pagar y la Casa de Representantes dice, no. ¿Qué tal si eso sucediera? ¿Qué va a hacer Ashcroft? La ley dice habla de encarcelamiento, pero si fuese que pudieran encarcelar a alguien, que encarcelen a Musa y a otros, porque él solo podría pagar la deuda de $90 millones. ¿Ok? Y otros de sus corruptos, amigos corruptos. ¿Ok? Pero el punto es de que, compañeros, yo no sé qué va a suceder. El primer ministro se fue a Houston.
Right.
Sobre el fin de semana. Fue a una gira personal, pero también debemos de entender de que el primer ministro, como primer mandatario, va a decidir qué va a hacer, pero a este punto él está pidiendo consejo de los abogados internacionales. ¿Ok? En este caso, ¿qué se puede hacer? Si es que el país vota sí, o si la Casa de Representantes vota sí o no, ya sabemos que los PUPs están listos para darle a Ashcroft dinero, para que tengan dinero para su campaña, pienso yo.
Right, porque la Casa de Representantes no es gobierno, son representantes de los dos partidos.
Exactamente. ¿Qué tal si el PUP vota que sí se lo paguen a Ashcroft? Pocos patriotas serían. Pocos patriotas. Realmente. ¿Qué dices tú? Que debemos de usar dinero tuyo, mío, de Chequi, de todos aquí, de todos ustedes, para pagarle la deuda de esos doctores millonarios. ¿Verdad que no? Claro que no. Y no está correcto. Tú tratas de conseguir una garantía que el gobierno te vaya a firmar para ti, que pues quieres hacer tu casita. Te mandan mucho a visitar a tu abuela y no te consiguen ninguna garantía. Pero ¿cómo los doctores lo lograron conseguir? Así la pregunta es, compañeros, el primer ministro está a este punto, no dio una conferencia de prensa, porque todavía está en espera está en proceso de tomar una decisión. Una decisión que va a ser muy informada, una decisión que va a ser muy bien calculada y para el beneficio de todo el pueblo beliceño. ¿Ok? Yo estoy seguro que va a insistir que se respete la soberanía beliceña y el dinero beliceño y los esfuerzos de la gente beliceña, para que no tengamos que estar pagando dinero a un individuo indebidamente. ¿Ok? Tan pronto él ya haya hecho su decisión, estoy seguro que va a llamar una conferencia, va a llamar a los medios de comunicación y va a compartir su decisión con todos. ¿Ok? Vamos a ver qué sucede. Así que les pido que estén muy al tanto, al pendientes, porque esto no termina aquí.
Ese es por eso una de las oraciones que el primer ministro...
Pero ya salieron los para decir de que está huyendo de la gente que no quiera. Esas son las ganas de joder.
Ya, porque Dean Barry podría decir, ok, pues voy a firmar, vamos a pagarlo. Pero él está pensando en el interés del país.
Gracias, en el bienestar e interés de la gente. ¿Por qué tú no lo puedes apoyar también? Si él está pensando en ti, ¿por qué tú no puedes pensar en él? Acuérdate que la posición que ha tomado es defender al pueblo beliceño, no tener que pagar $90 millones indebidamente. Eso es el punto. Y ojalá y sea de tu agrado esa decisión.
All right, Pa. Our first 2 days of the week has gone by, and you know we need to close for this morning. We would like to tell those people that would like to see their novella. The novella comes on at a different time now, because when I left fire, get at least about 10 or 15 texts. Please ponga la novela, but the time has changed, and the novela
a las 10, el tiempo, el horario cambió. Cada fin de octubre, principios de noviembre, hay cambio, hay Daylight Savings Time. Entonces, nosotros no tenemos control de eso. La hora para la novela se atrasa 1 hora, así que vas a tener que esperar hasta las 10 de la mañana. ¿Quieras o no?
Y las 10 de la mañana vamos a pasar novela.
Correcto. Así que, muchas gracias, Chucky.
Yes, Pa. Interesting morning.
Muchas gracias a los muchachos detrás de los controles. Muchas gracias a ustedes, compañeros, que nos permiten estar en su hogar a través de la magia de la tecnología. Muchas gracias por tolerarnos. Muchas gracias por permitirnos.
Escucharnos.
Por escucharnos y gustarnos. ¿Ok? Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Por eso nos sentimos sumamente agradecidos por la confianza que ustedes nos dan, y hemos dado cuenta que cuando salimos afuera la gente nos dice, me gusta cómo hacen su show, no hablan tonterías como otros medios de comunicación. Yo y Chucky estamos sumamente agradecidos por esa confianza que nos demuestran.
So on that note, we'd like to thank you all who tuned in this morning. Remember, this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. We are all day on YouTube, so you can check it out any time of the day. And folks, if you have some great concern, if you're a NGO organization, you want to promote what you're doing, then reach us here at North Television Channel 10, because we are here to promote these types of programs. Whatever you do, non-profitable organization, remember to reach us. If you have your school doing some kind of activity, we have the Red Cross. We still need to get Miss Resinius. I think Emmanuel is working on it to bring her on, because this season where they call a lot of people drink up. And
Alexis, if you're watching, darling, please call me, 664-4921.
Yeah.
664-4921.
Yeah, so we'll try to do that. And, you know, on that note, we have the 11 o'clock show this morning. We'll be giving away tickets for you to enter the chance to win one of 10 Marbe stove. At 11 o'clock this morning, we'll be doing that. And, well, Pa, we're gone.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Emmanuel.
I'm Robert Cheque Usher. If the good Lord so will, we'll be back tomorrow. Hasta mañana, Pa.
Until we see each other again. Hasta luego. Se cuidan mucho. Muchas gracias. Bye-bye.
Sugar City Morning Show.